You think it's a game? You think it's a fucking game? Come on! Come on! What y'all really want? What y'all really want? DMX! Come on, ride or die! Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, what's my name?
Hello everyone, so nice of you to join us. Today we're going to talk about my favorite exercise, the deadlift. The most important thing about the deadlift, everyone considers it to be a back exercise. However, the deadlift is more than that. The deadlift is a full body exercise. And today, I'm going to demonstrate you how to properly perform one. The deadlift is the best exercise you're ever going to do in your life because you use it on a regular basis. When you go to lift something off of the floor, you're taught to use your legs to lift it. Well, the deadlift is exactly that. We use it in everyday, to-day life. And most importantly, it has gotten a bad rap because people say it's dangerous. You hurt yourself by doing it. No, doing it incorrectly, you will hurt yourself. However, if you properly do a deadlift, it's probably the best exercise you'll ever do in your life. So how do you properly do a deadlift? All right, I'm going to show you how. First thing you want to do is put a decent amount of weight that you can properly handle. You won't know that if you're a beginner how much you can start with. So start light. If you have to start with 5 pounds on your side, that's perfectly normal. The first thing you want to do when you set up a deadlift is align yourself with the bar correctly. You want to put your legs about shoulder width apart as if you were squatting. Then you can approach the bar roughly till your chins are almost touching the bar. Then you're going to drop your hips low like this and put the bar against your shins. You're going to take your palm and you're going to put it right outside of your shin. You're going to take your other palm, put it outside of the other shin. This way you have the strong foundation ready to lift the bar. Now you want to think of your arms as hooks, right? You will not be doing any pulling with your arms. You don't want to pull a bicep while performing a deadlift. Secondly, you want to keep your back arched. When you're in this position, your back is arched. It doesn't round, it doesn't curve, it doesn't jerk. It stays stationary, arched. So, we go down, bar to the shins, palms just right outside of it. And then the second thing you're going to do, drop your hips as low as you can. The first portion of a deadlift is a squat. You drop your hips low, chin up, chest up, back tight. You push, you come up. That's 1 rep. You go down the same way you came up. Now let's do that from a side view. I'm going to turn the bar. All right, so side view. Again, position your shins. Nice and tight, back straight, chin up, chest up, come up, squeeze. Now you're going to come down the same way you came up. Touch bottom, come back up. Touch bottom, come back up. Touch bottom, and come back up. Key things to remember. You always want to go down in a controlled manner. A lot of people, mistake number 1, what they do is they come up, and then when they go down, they forget about their form, and they're doing one of those. That's a no-no. Second thing you want to remember, it's a synchronized movement between pushing with your legs and pulling with your back. It's a 2-part movement combined into 1. So if you're doing something like this, and this is the improper way to do it. If you're pushing with your hips and your hips are coming up and then you're pulling with your back, that's incorrect. You're going to hurt yourself. Remember, there's a push and you're pulling with your back at the same time. So, one more common mistake is people tend to somehow over-exaggerate the top portion of the deadlift. Let me show you how. They come up with it, and then they do one of these things. There's no point in doing that. I know you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades in the back, but there's better exercise you can do than putting more strain on your spinal cord with heavy weight. So avoid this, you don't need it. Come back down, pause it for a second, come back up, right there. And then, back down. That is how you perform a deadlift.
Come on! What you really